Yo, what is good, ESO gang? So we are back with another reaction video today. This one is to top NFL one-hit wonders, which I honestly love to talk about and will love to hear about. So I'm interested to see who's going to be on this list. Is it like a couple good seasons? Is it just one good season? Or are we talking off the top of my head? Trent Richardson's one that I think of. Anyways, this video is by Endzone Express. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best football channels out there. Like when it comes to curating actual intriguing content revolving around football, you got to go to Endzone Express, man. Like you're not getting this type of content anywhere else. So big shout out to him. First link in the description will be the link to his original video. You should go check out his page, man. He's got a lot of great videos over there. So with all that being said, we're going to hop right into it, man.
When you hear the term one-hit wonder, what comes to mind? Is it Ice Ice Baby? Baby Got Back?
Shit. Okay.
It does not refer to music at all. Join us as we discuss the NFL's one-hit wonders. We're going to start off with a pair of NFC East
Carson Wentz. Oh.
quarterbacks. This pair falls slightly outside the one-hit wonders category, but we felt like they should be mentioned on this list.
Marcus Mariota
shouldn't jump around after these two injuries. First, we're going to start with Carson Wentz. Drafted number 2 overall in 2016 by the Philadelphia Eagles, he was an instant success. After a moderate 2016 season, 2017 started off with a bang. Wentz was dazzling Eagles fans with a strong arm and surprisingly quick feet. The Eagles were off to their best season since the days of Donovan McNabb. Until week 14, the two best teams in the league and the top 2 picks from the previous draft, Carson Wentz was the front runner for the MVP trophy. One dive for the end zone later, and Wentz's season and seemingly the Eagles'
that is hip
entirely was over.
That shit looked nasty.
Who was eager to get back onto the field, was injured again in 2018. In 2019, he took an injury-riddled team to the playoffs, a dirty hit by Jadeveon Clowney later, and for all intents and purposes, Wentz's career was over. In eerily similar fashion, Robert Griffin, affectionately known by fans as RG3, had a similar explosion on the scene for the then Washington Redskins. Griffin dazzled the division with a combination of precision passing and explosive runs until week 14 on a running play which caused a knee injury.
God damn, he took that shit out.
I never know. Griffin continued the season with the biggest leg brace you've ever seen, which takes us to the 2013 NFL playoffs. In a simple botched snap, Griffin runs for the ball and crumbled to the ground, completely tearing his ACL and LCL. Griffin started 15 games in 2012, carrying his team to a 9-6 record, but since then, he's only started 27 games, totaling a record of 7-20.
Okay, I get that's him for playing on his knee, but I'd be so pissed at my center, man. But I mean, your knee was, if it didn't happen that play, it was gonna happen on the next. The way he just literally went down and his shit just snapped everything. He was, oh my God, he was gonna be nasty, man. I remember the hype. What was it? Him, Luck, and it might have just been him and Luck.
With our unfortunate honorable mentions out of the way, let's move on to our top 10.
Oh, those were honorable
wonders in NFL history.
Okay.
And at number 10, the future is so bright you gotta wear shades. Robert Edwards of the New England Patriots, drafted in the first round of the 1998 NFL Draft. You may be asking yourself, shouldn't he be on the biggest draft bust list? No. His rookie season, he rushed for over 1,100 yards. Promising start for a young, talented player, so why is he here? Edwards blew out his knee during a rookie flag football game in Hawaii during the Pro Bowl.
I heard about this.
A Pro Bowl rookie destroyed his knee simply playing a game we'd play with our buddies at the local field. Edwards barely escaped with both of his legs as amputation was on the table to save his life.
God
Edwards did
damn.
not play football again until 2002 when he made his return with the Miami Dolphins. In his first game back against the Detroit Lions, Edwards caught a touchdown pass and ran for another score. He spent the rest of the season sharing third down back duties with fellow running back Travis Minor. After the season, he lost his spot on the roster. Edwards was awarded the Pro Football Writers Association Hallis Award for his comeback from serious injury. Edwards holds the record for consecutive games with a touchdown to start a career. He had 1 rushing touchdown in each of his first 6 games, which is still an NFL record to this day.
Damn.
Unfortunately, we started off on a sad note, but believe it or not, there was a time where the New England Patriots were not the most hated team in the NFL. And this may be the most unfortunate entry on our list. And at number 9, we head to Funky Town, Wisconsin.
Yes,
Green Bay
sir.
Packers fans have a Hall of Fame history when it comes to quarterbacks. Most Packers fans like to remember Don Majkowski.
No, he was way before I was born. But we have a history of that, and it's gone to shit, man. It's gone to shit. Jordan Love looks all right, in my opinion, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. There are some plays where I feel like I could get in there and make a better read, but you know, you just gotta sit through these seasons. I've been spoiled, so it's time to come back down to reality and just, enjoy football again.
Drafted in 1987, he had relatively quiet rookie and sophomore seasons. Don took the starting role in his third
that's
year.
tough as fuck.
4,000 passing yards and 27 touchdowns later, the Packers were playoff bound. Unfortunately for Don, he only started half of his next 2 seasons. Wasn't all bad for Packers fans, however. In his 6th year, Don went down with an ankle injury which saw him permanently sidelined for the Packers, as he was replaced by little-known QB, Brett Favre. The other 9 entries on our list have a one-hit wonder of a season. On the other hand, David Tyree has a one-hit wonder game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
42 underdog Giants versus juggernaut Patriots. Patriots were going for the 2nd undefeated season in NFL history. Tyree only had 3 catches in the game. Both of those catches were huge. One was the first Giants touchdown in the game, giving them a 10-7 lead in the 4th quarter. The other, minute and 15 remaining, the Giants down by 4. 3rd down, Eli Manning escapes
just a fucking heave.
The ball downfield to a covered receiver. Tyree snags it using his helmet to assist the catch in one of the most incredible plays in NFL history. Joe Buck's commentary, on the other hand, dude couldn't have sounded more bored. He might as well have been calling a golf game the way he called this play. Was it the spirit in the sky? Was it some sort of divine intervention? Call it what you will, but stopping the evil New England Patriots from
that is, his hands are so fucking strong. Pause.
Consider the New York Giants
but
saviors on this day. Kung Fu fighting his way to number 7 is 49ers linebacker Chris Borland. This is a very unique one-hit wonder on this list.
He retired. I'm pretty sure he had like that crazy season. Like, oh, he's gonna be nuts, and then he just fucking retired.
Stepped in for 49ers star linebacker Navarro Bowman following an injury. Borland was an absolute force, an old-fashioned ball hawk. He started 14 games, tallied 108 tackles with 2 interceptions, and ranked 4th in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting.
That's a
I know what you're
concussion.
thinking. Another promising young star devastated by injuries? Not this time. Borland abruptly retired after his rookie season. In an interview with Outside the Lines, he cited concerns of long-term effect of repetitive head trauma. Honestly, I can't blame the guy for putting
Smart
his
guy.
health over a very large paycheck. But he is one of the biggest what-ifs and most unique one-hit wonders in NFL.
What is up with the 49ers and their ability to draft linebackers? Like, they have a good running history right now. Like, it was Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman. I mean, they didn't miss with Chris Borland. He was a stud. He just retired. Then they got Fred Warner. Who's the guy? Dre Greenlaw. Like, they got a linebacker. Their scout needs a fucking pay raise.
History. Let's dial 8675309 and call the best nickname on the list. And at number 6, Albert Icky Woods was drafted in 1988 by the Cincinnati Bengals. His rookie year, he rushed for over 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. His 228 yards and 3 touchdowns in the playoffs helped propel the Bengals to Super Bowl 23. While his team lost, Woods played well, and he was in the national spotlight as a rookie. However, the following year, Woods tore his ACL in Week 2, and his career spiraled downward from there. Woods played only 3 more seasons, and only in 21 games he rushed for 459 yards and 12 touchdowns in those years, and finally retired in 1991. And at Mambo number 5, a place not known for good quarterback play. However, in 2006, Rex Grossman led the Chicago Bears to a 13-3 record and their 2nd Super Bowl appearance in franchise history.
I know I'm pausing way too much. That team, I don't know how the hell they made there. But also, I was doing a grid the other day. Actually, this is a while back now. And somebody told me the Bears have never had a quarterback throw for over 4,000 yards in a season. Was that it? Let me fact check. Yeah. So he said, I'm a Bears fan, and we've never had a quarterback throw for 4,000 yards and 30 plus touchdowns in our history. I don't know if that's fact or not, but if so, that's kind of nuts.
Grossman wasn't world-breaking by any means, but he was solid. He stayed healthy, played all 16 games, and helped Peyton Manning win his first Super Bowl. Grossman threw 2 picks in the game leading to the loss. Following the Super Bowl run, Grossman was an on-and-off starter while he bounced around the league until his career ended. In one season, he was so close to the finish line, but came up short. And at number 4, we go back to Cleveland for Derek Anderson's breakout season in 2007. Anderson started 15 of 16 games and made the Pro Bowl. Everything was clicking for Anderson. Do the Browns finally have their man?
No.
Of course not. Not if he's on this list. Anderson spent some time in Arizona with his epic nothing is funny press conference meltdown. To his credit, he had staying power as a backup and only recording 6 starts over his final 8 years.
Damn.
Round and round we go, back to Cleveland for number 3. Peyton Hillis spent his first 2 years with the Broncos. He was used sparingly and showed some promise.
The Browns are gonna crush this list because I promise you, he's gonna put Trent Richardson on this list as well. Peyton Hillis for what was it, 2009 season? 2009, 2010. He was a fucking beast.
He found himself a home with the Cleveland Browns, which is typically a death sentence for any player. But not for Hillis. In 2010, he had the best season of his career, which was a low bar. He was an opponent-punishing power back who made the defenders pay for attempting a tackle. The term beef bust comes to mind for some
fucking
reason. Peyton Hillis was
beef
named the
bust
Madden
is
cover
crazy.
Player for Madden 12. Hillis fell off the face of the earth the following year. Was it the infamous Madden curse? Was it the toll taken from all the hits? Maybe we'll never know, but we'll never forget Hillis' best and only great season. Time to bust a move for number 2 as we head to Dallas. Larry Brown, a defensive back with a common name and for the first 4 years, common stats. In 1995, Brown was a machine for the Dallas Cowboys. He started 15 games. He was a nightmare.
Oh, that spin move was disgusting.
6 interceptions, 2 of which were taken to the house. In Super Bowl 30, Larry Brown picked off Steelers quarterback Neil O'Donnell on 2 separate occasions, awarding him Super Bowl MVP. Following season, the Oakland Raiders signed Brown to a 5-year, $12.5 million contract. It didn't take long for Brown to be demoted to backup, suspended for conduct detrimental to the team, and only started 1 game the rest of his career. It is strange to see a Raiders player suspended for conduct detrimental. Cleveland isn't the only place where careers go to die. And at number 1, we head down to Electric Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The original XFL didn't open many eyes in terms of ratings, but few players made the jump to the NFL. After the XFL championship game, quarterback Tommy Maddox found himself in the starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Steelers. After a good 2002, including a playoff win, did the Steelers have their quarterback? No. Tommy had a very good 2002, a mediocre 2003, and found himself backing up a rookie in 2004. Some dude named Ben Roethlisberger. Wonder how that went.
That was a W video, man. As always, man. Shout out Endzone Express. There's a couple names on that list that I was unaware of. Especially the Steelers one. I had no clue about it. The Packers one I didn't have a clue about. I'm surprised Trent Richardson wasn't on that list, but I guess he had like 2 good seasons and okay seasons, so he had an okay career. It wasn't great, better than anybody on this list. Yeah, man, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to slap the like button down below. If you guys are making it this far as well, you might as well subscribe and comment what you want to see down below, man. I'm just kind of going through YouTube and what's popping up on my my browse feature. If it looks good, we're reacting to it. So anyways, with all that being said, I will see y'all in the next video.